Picked up a new LED light from a gentleman off of Kijiji that's bringing in a board similar to the HLG 550. It uses the Samsung LM301B diodes, mean-well driver, and its own similar sort of copy type heatsink. So we're going to unpack this, take a look at her, get her hooked up, plug it in, and see how it does running in the bedroom. I'm going to have to pause this. I need two hands. Okay, we're back again here. It looks like we have our mean-well driver and a built-in potentiometer. So it's the HLG 480H 2100 AB with its own potentiometer and quick connects and its power cord. Okay, let's see what else we got. Got some ratchet straps, hangers, that'll come in handy. Okay, this looks like a two-handed job also. Just give me 1 second. It would be much easier with a helper, that's for sure. Okay, so we got this thing out. Seems very well packed. Some kind of hard bubble pack type thing. So we'll knife her up and get it open. Okay, let me pause this. This is going to take two hands again. And the second layer of packaging. I'm going to pause this and cut this out again. So here's what we've got. It's a couple crossovers connecting the boards. And a power connector that plugs directly into the driver. Okay, so the first problem is there's no hardware to mount the driver to the heatsink in the center. Although they gave me 5 ratchet straps, and I brought out my container of odd screws, so there's no hardware to affix anything, and 3 hooks for some reason. So we'll drill these holes out, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, I've drilled out the holes. I got some bolts in it. I'm just about ready to hook up the hangers and then give this thing a go. And we'll be back in a second. Okay, after I assembled the light, I wasn't very happy with how solid it was, so I went and picked up some aluminum angle iron at Home Depot, marked out the holes, drilled it in, made a little bit of a bracket for each side, changed the fasteners around, had to buy some other hardware, and I bolted her all up, and now she's nice and flat and really solid. So we're going to hang her up and see how it does. Here's the potentiometer on this thing, and we'll see how bright it is. Hang on for a second. Okay, we got it in and hung up. It's definitely a different layout than the cute quantum boards with HLG 550. They have a small one-piece heatsink with a fin back and a few inches between them. This one, it looks like they've just taken the third heatsink and flipped it over, and I drilled some holes through that to mount the mean-well on. And there's my angle iron supporting everything properly. Now it's sitting all nice and flat. So there it is, lighting up the 5x5. Got it fairly close to the roof right now. And it's basically on the lowest setting that it'll go in the room. So we'll get on there and turn the potentiometer up once I tuck all the cords away. Okay, so here's the plants that were super cropped a couple weeks back. They filled in 5 feet wide by 2.5 feet. And let's turn this light up. So there it is on max. Wow. And it fully lights up this room. Absolutely amazing. So for a knockoff HLG 550, it puts out some serious amount of light. Uses the same driver, just different knockoff boards, same diodes and the same quantity of diodes. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with the price, $700 and $25 in fasteners, aluminum, and various other stuff in a bit of time. Now she's rock solid, and it lights this up amazing. You can see she'll light bleach the plants at that kind of brightness. So I'm going to turn it back down and let everyone get accustomed to it.